Personal finance, meal budgeting, and success skills. We'll tell you about the free classes being offered to our community. Thank you, Whitney. Finding a job can be one of the biggest barriers for people struggling to transition out of homelessness. For decades, St. Joseph the Worker has been helping people get the resources they need to find and keep a job. And now they're making some of those resources available to other members of the community. COO Daren Strunk is here with us to tell us all about the good work that they do over there at St. Joseph the Worker. Daren, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me about this new location, because you've kind of consolidated resources to offer to the community.
Yeah, basically we were looking for about a year to find a new location that we were able to service people that are taking public transit, so it's bus accessible, it's accessible by light rail, and just has a bigger opportunity in a more professional space to offer our unique one-of-a-kind job searching services, and now our professional life skills class to the general public.
So the general public, anyone can go to these classes?
Anyone can go. We basically, we have a 90-day transitional housing program. We developed these classes inside of that, one of which was a personal finance class where we touch on 50, 30, 20 budget, debt navigation, and understanding your credit score and how that impacts every part of your life and what you can do about it. So one of those questions in the finance class was, how much money did you spend on food last month? Nobody really knew the answer to that, so that born out of that was our food budgeting and meal prep class. And that class is really developed around trying to help people understand how to get their cost per meal under $5. And with inflation and what people make, it's something that's so important. It's kind of like the Starbucks analogy of a few years back, like why go to Starbucks when you can get it at home? So we kind of developed that around the actual food shopping and budgeting and prep process. And then the last class is from one we would hear from employers is that people just don't really have the soft skills necessary to succeed in the workplace. And so whether that's helping people work in a great team environment, helping people navigate difficult personalities, helping be a great communicator. Also, the really what we're trying to do is help people become problem solvers and not problem finders.
Yeah, no doubt it'd be the solution, not the problem.
Definitely.
Folks like to say. And these classes, as you were talking about what you offered, other people in the community said, can I go to this class?
I would talk about what we had to offer inside the housing program, and they said, how can I take that? Can my son take that? You know, or whether at a community partner, like I'd really love to participate in that. So once we could get the location now, we have a classroom, a beautiful new location where we can have about 20 to 24 people in the classes. And so if anybody just wants to sign up, they can go to our website, sjwjobs.org, and sign up. Each class is on there under life skills classes. Our first one starts August 7th, and they're on Wednesdays at 4:30, so just pick which one interests you and sign up.
Is it one night, or is it?
It's going to be, each class is on one Wednesday. So the first one is going to be the food budgeting and meal prep class, and so the following Wednesday is going to be the personal finance class, and so the following Wednesday will be the professional success skills class.
And how long are those classes?
They're about an hour. We want to make them interactive, but we also don't want to we're very cognizant of people's time and making it down there. So we want it to be 40 minutes of information, 20 minutes of discussion, so that really people leave with, here's what I really want to do and a plan of attack.
You're making it very user-friendly.
Well,
you're telling me 1 hour and I'm going to know how to do my budget?
I think we're going to touch on it. We go through budget worksheets. Our controller's amazing and really digs deep into what your absolute needs are, what your wants are, and how to save, and breaking that down and make it really easy.
So how does this new location really just lift you guys up as far as the work that you're doing in our community with those experiencing homelessness and others in the community?
Really, anybody that is looking for a job or a better job, we have a very unique process by which we we almost treat it like we're a recruiting agency. We treat it with that process. We see what somebody's skill set is, their transportation mode, where they live. So we still have a lot of people that take public transportation. We don't want it to be more than an hour bus ride one way. We also look at their background and if they've been impacted by the justice system. We see a lot of that. And we also want to see if they have any physical limitations. So based on that, we have dozens of preferred business partners. These are local businesses that are looking to fill positions, and we try to align their needs and interests with what the opportunity is, making sure they pay at least $17 an hour, they have upward mobility, and offer benefits. So when somebody leaves our office, we also provide interview prep, clothing, transportation resources. We're really taking away any of the barriers that someone can have to find a job, a better job, or a career job.
I bet they feel so encouraged.
I think that's the thing that separates us most, is that when you walk through our doors, you feel the hope. We have an amazing staff. Our employment specialists are really part of your family and support system, and so they really do care. And I think our culture, you can feel it when you walk through the door, because we're trying to obviously empower the individual through education, and there's a lot of accountability. But it's not just when you find the job; it's so when on your first day, we make sure you have everything you need to be work ready. That could be uniforms, certifications, work boots, basic tools. We're making sure that you can succeed and take all those barriers out of your way.
And then start saving for that home.
That's the next
That's
piece, is
awesome.
that we have an amazing 90-day transitional housing program. They're in apartments, and the basic concept of that is, okay, I have a job, how am I gonna save $2,500 or $3,000 for a deposit? And so we actually take that, where you're with us for 90 days, you save 70 to 80% of your post-tax revenue in your own account, and we're basically guiding you each step of the way. You take the classes so that when you leave, the average amount of savings is about $4,300, and that you're leaving with your own money to get your own apartment, and you're free of government assistance, and you did it all on your own. And that sense of accomplishment is really worth seeing, and why a lot of us show up every day.
Yeah, nice that you guys have all the plan laid out. Now we just have to walk through it.
We
and
basically
execute
lay
it.
the path out, and we're kind of like your sponsor through that journey. And we have a lot of people that come back and share their successes. You go to our website, you can see a lot of successes in our social media. So really, it's if anybody's looking for a job or a better job, just come down and see us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time and the work that you're doing
Thank
right
you for
here in our
having me.
community. We have more information for you online about St. Joseph the Worker on azfamily.com and on our AZ Family News app if you are interested in taking any of those classes we just spoke about.